I am back. I'm back on MLB the Show 21. So I can't do Road to the Show. I gotta start a new one.
With the MLB draft already underway, a young prospect shares his expectations with a former coach.
Yes, the Yankees. Because I'm a Yanks fan. You know I'm a Yankees fan.
Carlos, you live
We're just going to New York.
Career. What's this world like?
I just want to skip this.
You know that if you perform, you will get the call.
We've got a developing story here. JP, what are you hearing?
I'm checking the numbers, I'm talking to my sources, my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely
Wait till this phone
at the
rings.
same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
That safety's pumping up mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
Boom. We got a call from the Yankees.
Continuing our MLB.
Kind of not skip that. Gonna play WWE
Minor league
2K23
manager
next.
checks in with one of his players to discuss a launch
Oh, this is a
plan for the
AAA.
young man's development.
This club is a. I play outfield. Play left.
Rolling along with the podcast and back on the prospect who's divided the scouting community, I am opposed to this belief that he went too high. I really think he could be a steal here. This is a guy who's got so much development left to do. He's got so much potential. And I think all the scouts who are down on him think, oh, he's not a finished product. We don't know what he is. That, to me, could be a good thing. He can hit. He can field. He can pitch. There is so much untapped potential so far for this guy. I'm excited to see what he becomes.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Here we go. The first game is on the way, but I'm the star pitcher. I'm not in the batter thing yet. Going to work my way up. All I need to do is get some strikeouts. No hits, no walks.
Show's continuing coverage of AA Northeast League Baseball is on the air. Opening night here in this brand. It's baseball. It's the show. Damian Priest gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word
Let's
on
get
it?
this.
Hey, thanks, Matty D. This guy here is a basic three-pitch mix guy. Fastball, curveball, change, primarily fastball.
Those right stay in the corner, bro.
Use the curveball to effect, but one of the things he needs to do, locate his fastball to give himself a chance to use that quick changeup and his curveball.
Take the out.
There's one down to lead off the frame. And stepping in, Cole Freeman. The first offering on its way.
Oh, it was foul.
Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Rolling slowly down the first baseline.
Oh,
This will get
oh, it was foul.
first strike two. And they'll try to bounce a ball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2.
4C.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that
Put
0-2
right
breaking
there.
ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher is
Yeah.
going to throw him another one.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
It's right here.
Popped him up.
I was like, get
Garcia
that.
in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble,
right.
and there are 2 away.
Okay. 2 outs.
So now into the box is Nick Banks. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good
Oh, he was
pitch on the
called
first
corner.
pitch.
I
Kind
got
of
you.
slow down a good fastball hitter.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Still 1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Peraza.
Okay,
This one,
I'm still pitching.
new inning set to get underway. And next will
No
be a
score.
speed threat in the form of outfielder Donovan Casey. First pitch.
Oh, that was bad. That was
Stands
bad.
for a ball that's 1-0. Casey is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matt.
Right here.
Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what
Nope.
this does for an
Too
infield
low.
or an outfield defense to be put on
What's
their
that?
toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Fastball. Use of ball speed.
High in the air,
Let's
out
get that.
toward shallow right. Ambergy has to come in
Okay.
a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Now it'll be KJ Harrison. First pitch on the way. In the air, out to right. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Gotta get something,
And now
get him
here
something
is
low
Jordy
in the way.
Berkeley. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Oh, I didn't
Now
put
that
that there.
changeup off the plate for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's a breaking ball.
Hey, I
2-0.
don't want to walk
2-0.
him. There we go. Give me something here.
Skied into very shallow right. Ambergy is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Now it's
Still no
played
score.
Albert Keller. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Foul.
Behind 0-2 now.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got
You're out.
fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Striding in is Daniel Marte. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Digging in will be Jackson Reeds. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
I was going to call shot right here.
Line towards center field.
Get
There's
over
their
base.
first hit of the game.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you
Ball.
want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Count even now at 1-1. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Reeds, the runner at first with 2 gone. And
Darn.
comes up around the eyes, 2-1. He's falling behind down,
Come on,
3-1.
bro.
Cole Freeman would be next. 3-2, full count.
We'll count
Good
him.
spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
God, don't let him walk
This is
him.
for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Stepping in next, Cole Freeman. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. A dive, but he's back. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
0-2. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Donovan Casey will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Ambergy is there, 1 away. Into the box. KJ Harrison flew out last time up.
Step back a little bit.
KJ Harrison.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes. And the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting, shortstop, Jordy.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the
Why
other way.
go that way?
Alan Keller is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. This is lifted out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Daniel Marte. And that's in there for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
On a good ball, gets him swinging for out number 1. Next up is Jackson Reeds. He collected a base hit his first time up, and it's fouled away. On the ground to second for Torres. He's got it, and there are 2 away now. Next to stand in is Ali Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled away. 0-1, here it comes. Weak grounder back to the mound.
I dropped the ball.
Fortunately, he's able
to I got him in time, too.
First, and that'll put an end to the inning.
I dropped the ball. At least I got recovered.
Cole Freeman singled in his last at-bat. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Next to dig in, Nick Banks. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. 1 out, nobody on. And a slow curveball in there for strike 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit.
Gotcha.
You're sitting breaking ball right there. I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Nick Banks goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Donovan Casey is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Again, another foul ball. 2 out,
no.
Line hard, deep into left.
Darn it.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the ball for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
I gotta strike him out.
1-2. Here it is. Now a flare out toward right center.
You're out.
Waits on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. Stepping up is Jordy Barley.
He ain't get a chance to score.
I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Alec Keller is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. This one's down to 3rd. A diving effort here as he gets the glove on. And he'll get to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to
set
the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and he can't hang on.
Get to first.
Second for 1.
I was going to say get to first.
Now at the plate is Jackson Reese. 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Look at that.
Center fielder coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Addison Russ is out.
Because I can't play. And we win, too. I know we lost.
The Senators led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Tim Cate earns his first win of the season.
They're like 4 strikeouts, 1 error.
Only 1 earned. Matt Cronin hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching. Time for minor.
So he's going to start hitting. Now I can start hitting.
Any thoughts?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself.
Yeah, I know that was going to happen. They just hit contact. Back up to hit, yeah.
The plate now is the designated hitter, Damian Priest. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jeez.
And that's the second out.
Just need to take my time. I'm just rushing it. Okay, back up again. 4-2, we're losing.
The DH, Damian Priest. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he fouls this one off.
We call time.
Hit in the air down the right field line.
That's,
giving
he caught that too. That was down. Back up again. And we lose big time.
Off the inning, it'll be Damian Priest, and they could use a spark from him here.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that
punishment. Gotta do something.
Mentality starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone
take a double.
One and get them back in this.
Lead off R1. Decrease your lead. L1.
Ray Allen.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a little dribbler here off to the
on
right
the back.
side
Pick
of
it
the
up.
mound.
Pick it up.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
I want to steal off of this one. So steal with your player, move to left stick. Okay. I know what to do.
And I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond.
Yeah, I could take the score.
Throw to first is in time, but
that's not going to be enough because we just lost. Told you.
3 tonight. Harrisburg took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jackson Rutledge earns his first win of the season.
No errors. They left 8 men.
There is rain in the area, but we've been.
So I'm not pitching.
So next
now playing left field.
Nick Banks. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. There's a line drive base hit to left field.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Donovan Casey, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. Priest is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Now to bat, Damian Priest. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Fouled off. Garcia is off at first with 2 away. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So here is Damian Priest, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fly ball right down the line in left. Casey has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So stepping in is Damian Priest. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Next to hit is Brandon Wagner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Lifted in the air to center. Marte is there, and he has it for the first down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Now into the box, Jonathan Davis grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Throw back to first. Doubles him up, and the inning is over. No runs on 1 day. At the plate now is K.J. Harrison. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Damian Priest, singled in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Casey will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So now to the plate, Jackson Reeds. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly 1 away. Now to the plate, Cole Freeman. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. So next to bat will be Jordy Barley. Flew out last time up. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Priest is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So here's the cleanup hitter, Damian Priest. He's 1 for 4 so far. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard up the middle.
Get out, get out, get out, get out.
On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 8-4 tonight.